Hello, beautiful people. This is Dr. Dain inviting you to a very special class we have coming up. It's a 3-day class, and it's called Creating and Embracing a World of Greatness. And it's been a very interesting thing to experience the world in the last year, but also to not be the effect of it, but to continuously seek greater. And this is what the invitation is in this 3-day class, facilitated by myself, Gary Douglas, Simone Milasas, and Brendon Watt. And what we have been looking at, what we have been exploring for years, but especially since the pandemic started, what we've been looking at is so the world is doing its thing. How do we continue to function from the best of ourselves, the greatest of ourselves, and actually the greatness that we know is possible? See, one of the great gifts of this time is there are a lot of people who've gone crazy and their lives have nosedived. But in seeing the people that have done Access for any length of time, it's a very interesting and very wonderful thing to see that a lot of them were not only not negatively affected, but their businesses are growing, their level of happiness is growing, their level and their sense of possibility is growing. And one of the things we've recognized is no matter what's going on in the world, and especially at a time like this when things look like they're just going to hell in a handbasket, that's the time that certain individuals make different choices in their lives to actually create what they've never been capable of creating before, to create what they always knew was possible that they didn't know how to get to. And so what this conversation over these 3 days is going to be about is how do you actually create and embrace a world of greatness for you and for the world? And how do we together get there? And if you've ever done any Access Consciousness class, and of course you have if you're watching this video, because the class has prereqs, as you probably know, you know that that's really what we're talking about all the time. It's like no matter what goes on in the world, what can you choose? And what if you were to actually choose to create and embrace a world of greatness, easy for me to say, but what if in doing that, you actually change the course of the world's future? It sounds kind of crazy, right? Like one person could change the course of the world's future? Well, I could give you a few names of people that you might know from history where one person changed the course of the world's future, both great and terrible. My question is, what would you like to choose? And would you like to have the energetic support? And would you like to have the help unlocking what doesn't allow you to be that? That is what this class will be about. And if recent events are any indication, we have magic at our fingertips that we have never had before. And I mean all of us. This is one of the invitations to actually learning to use them, use the magic that you have at your fingertips, and to create a life where you are no longer the effect of reality, but are actually the cause and the possibility for reality. So what would you like to choose, my beautiful friends? Consider yourself warmly invited. We are very much looking forward to this class. We're very much looking forward to those that are choosing this class, because I know together this thing is actually happening. So you are warmly invited. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in a few days, because it starts in a few days. And this is one of those classes also. We've done several classes over the 20 years I've been doing Access Consciousness, where it's like a lot of people are sort of like, yeah, it sounds great, but no. And we would end up sometimes with, comparatively a small number of people in the class compared to other classes at the time or whatever. Every single time we've had a class like that, it was because the people that truly desired something different were willing to say yes, were willing to show up, were willing to give us the information that we required, and to be able to create a massive change for everybody. All those people that have ever been in those classes, those people are living totally different lives. So there you go. There's the info. I adore you very much. And what else is possible? See you soon, my beautiful friends. Bye-bye.